Okay. Yeah. Maybe we can hash out some more fat rat people. The chub lore. There we go. Let's see. You guys doing? How you guys doing? I've got a chub. Jesus. Oh no. It's already, yeah, just thinking about it. It already starts. It begins. Let's see. Doing okay. Not bad. Got a full thing of water next to me. And as I said earlier, I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward to all the different insinuations about what the sound may be when it is simply just, you know. There we go. Regretting sobriety. Let's close things down. Yeah, I did smack the mic. Yeah. Well, I smacked the pop filter, so there's no puh. It's my sloshing and slurping. I'm slonking. I've got 2 liters of water next to me, which of course will be drank within the hour. So, whole lot of water. Plus, I had some Chinese food, so a lot of sodium in that. So I gotta, you know, force out the salt. MSG is just the best. Yeah. I did a Chinese in the Cockney terms. She have all the orange and the red. I have no idea what that even means. But the beige bits, yeah. Jesus. Sorry about that. Oh man, it's not technically food. You just throw it back. Did I order fries? No. Some chicken and noodles. Of course not. No way, dude. No way. Fries with Chinese? Ugh. I did add the extra cheese though. The extra what is it? Eastern European Indian is weird. Man, it's been a hell of a day. We've made it. At least I have, and the Europeans have mostly made it. It interests me to experience how different cultures appropriate different cultures' foods. Yeah, for sure. American Chinese food is so different than like any type of genuine Chinese food that you would get. It's basically just fried chicken with a whole lot of MSG, sugar, and soy sauce. With fried rice, which, you know, I think fried rice is great. Not enough chewing. Just gotta work out. Yeah, you gotta work with the stuff that's in the area. And America's full of sugar, MSG, and chicken. Nah, yeah, that's wild. The first time I came over here, I got some Chinese food. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, it was so different, you know. It was genuine Chinese food, so, or a more genuine Chinese food than the American version. And I was just like, oh man, this is not what I was expecting. Yeah, I was just like, wait, what the fuck? What is this? And yeah, I didn't think it was that good, but used to cane sugar. Jeez. One thing that is terrible now is chocolates. All North American chocolates are absolutely god awful to me now. Except for like Snickers, but like so much of North American chocolate uses the specific stabilizer, or maybe it's not a stabilizer. It's a preservative that makes it taste like vomit. If you haven't like had it, like the more you have it, the less you taste the vomit. But if you haven't had that in a while, it tastes like straight vomit. Don't bring up the whole Cadbury's debacle. Hey, it's not our fault. We couldn't stop eating the toys. Man. It's an interesting fact, but it just tastes so bad. When you haven't had it, you got something. I visited a while back. What was it? Probably a couple years back. And when I got something, I think it was like a Hershey's thing. It was supposed to have been like, I don't know. I remember it being okay, and then I tried it, and I was like, oh my god, it tasted like somebody like vomited directly into my mouth. It was not good, and I was like unsure because it was so sweet, and I was like, what the fuck, like is it just me? Like, what does this taste like vomit to anybody else? And oh yeah, European Fanta, fucking, I don't know. No, I like European Fanta. What I don't like is the lack of flavors in Europe. Like, at least here, the only like Fanta flavors that are here are like grape and orange. I miss a good pineapple soda, you know. I miss a decent pineapple soda. Earn brew. Yeah. I've never had it. I think I've had it once. But it's horrible. Say that to a Scottish man's face. Tastes like bubble. It's gross. You know what I also miss? I miss root beer. Barks Got Bite. That's my number one root beer. Barks. So good. So good. It's just not here. I can find it. I can find one type of root beer here, and it's it's Bundaberg. If anybody knows what that brand is, they have a ginger beer, which is actually good. Ginger beer is actually good, but their root beer is absolutely god awful. It's like the worst one I've ever had. For me, it's Barks. I love ginger beer so much. Yeah. I like Dr. Pepper. Yeah. Nah. It depends like what brand of root beer you tasted. It genuinely depends on what brand of root beer you tasted. If it was something like shitty, like a shitty brand, like I don't know, like Bundaberg. Really, Bundaberg fucking sucks. God, I hate that. Some generic ones served in Disney. Oh, okay. I don't know then. Shit, man. I don't know. Root beer and ice cream. It's a good mix. Yeah. Because you get all the vanilla ice cream. Stewart's. Don't mix root beer with vinegar. Stewart's root beer. Wow. There's an old timey because I only drink zero. I can barely tell the difference with Coke and Pepsi. You drink vinegar. Like keeping all the good stuff. Yeah. The EU has decided that, you know, it cannot be had. They even changed the recipe for Mountain Dew to stop people from getting dew mouth. There's so much sugar in Mountain Dew, it rots your teeth. Like the worst. A food discourse stream. Yeah. That's what we're talking about. We're not even going to get into the topic. You keep trying. Yeah. I'm not a fan of Mountain Dew. Not like, well, I'm not a fan of Mountain Dew more than like 3 sips or something. It gets to be too much. Immunity to the Mountain Dew. Yeah. I do like the other flavors though of Mountain Dew, like Code Red. I like is that even a Mountain Dew thing? Let me see. Baja Blast. Love a Baja Blast. Whoa. I haven't had that in like 10 years. A nice chilled Baja Blast. Did I try Prime? No. Yeah, kids fighting over that shit. Jesus. Fighting over some drinks. Oosh. Canada Dry. Canada Dry is not bad. That's a good, that's a good ginger soda, I think, right? Pickles wrapped in sweets. What, like a fruit twist? Holy shit. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, ginger ale. Yeah. Like pickles wrapped in like a fruit roll-ups or something. I don't know. Kids are crazy, man. The shit they get up to these days, I don't know. Fried pickles, I agree. Yeah, fried pickles are fucking amazing. Love a good fried pickle. Absolutely amazing. You get it with some barbecue. Oh yeah, super good. Super spicy and use ranch. I miss being the only person that likes bounty bars. Oh man. I I could hate bounty bars. If you offered me a bounty bar, I would take it as a form of disrespect. The last thing I want is fucking fake ass coconut and chocolate. Yeah. 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 Yeah, exactly. The fuck you just do to me? That's how I'd react. Look, you'd put your hand, like you'd offer it, you know, with your hand out. I'd take it out of your hand and I'd just throw it to the ground. Yeah. You spit to me. I can't believe there's so many of you that enjoys fake ass coconut and chocolate. Yuck. I guess. Yeah, on with the lure. There's not much of it this time around, you know? Some coconuts to some of the deserts of Ekros. Yeah, we'll get some going. Talk about American Smarties versus the European ones. I haven't had European Smarties, unfortunately. Canadian Smarties. Bunch of smart asses in this chat. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, celebrities. They're kind of like M&M's. Super glued, the Smarties. Tastier than over here. I don't know. I'm like a very simple taste, you know. I like Snickers. I like Reese's peanut butter cups. Very simple. Yeah. Both mentally. Yeah. Yeah. Reese's peanut butter cup. That is the best. The number one. Does not get better. If you do not like peanut butter, fuck you. You know? I go and do a Chris. He's the one who asked me if I was very simple with with a few words, you know, lowercase, right? So, you know, I think I win in the end. Love a good payday. It's been forever. Oh yeah. Peanuts. Yeah, beef is weak to the peanut. I forget. Well, when you decide to call it in, you should make that the moment that you give yourself a chance to experience the joy of Reese's peanut butter cup. Say, all right, I've had a good life, and that'll be the cap off. That'll be the final, the final way out. You just knock back a peanut butter cup, and you're fucking good, dude. That's the way to do it. Reese's Pieces. I'm not really a fan of the Reese's Pieces. I like peanut M&Ms. Those are good. All right. Enough about. Well, you guys can keep talking about it, but I'm gonna stop. What? Reese's Cups with Reese's Pieces inside? That is ridiculous. The wrappers are my favorite. Yeah. Just take a bite. The shell. It's quite good, Building ideas and celebrities. All right. Bomb. All right. Let's start with the first one because it's written by. Oh. I scrolled down. I haven't read any of these, but I scrolled down to get the text for the first submission, and I already see the name of the second one, so I'm already expecting some shenanigans, as they say. Okay, so let's just do this. Heading 3. Up the White Lion. All right. So, the White Lion. A Thanaian gladiator slave taken from the tranquility of his homeland as a young boy. Elf slaves are prized by the gladiator schools for their agility, longevity, and dedication. Should one be broken and have their will bent to the training, elves can make superlative combatants in the amphitheater. The White Lion spent many years resisting his master's will, refusing to spill blood in the arena. When he came across a young boy in the pits whom he felt a kinship with, taking the boy under his wing, the two resolved to survive. Growing as close as brothers, some say closer still, the two boys grew in strength and purpose, learning to fight as a pair, training day and night to earn their freedom from the arenas of wherever. We could probably talk about arenas in the stream too. The lion and his companion won countless victories in the arenas, fighting side by side against countless beasts and fellow gladiators, drawing crowds from distant shores to witness the pair's feats. After many years of hard-earned victories, the final challenge awaited, a final match to earn the pair their freedom. As the gates into the arena rose and the baying crowd chanted for blood, a final cruelty was visited on the pair. Their final bout would see them face one another. The White Lion won his freedom that day and left the arenas of wherever far behind, leaving a piece of his heart buried in the sands. In more recent years, the story of the lion has been adapted by Vosgian bards, though the nationality of the lion has been changed to suit the bellicose audience. It is safe to assume the lion has never heard that particular song sung within his hearing, for the singer would offer little sport for the crowd. The lion now roams Ekros as a mercenary for hire. Those who recognize him are few, though wherever he goes, he cannot escape his tragic tale. Pair abuse. What about them apples? Alright. Very nice. Do I like apples? I don't know where is this line of questioning going. Oh, let me get some. It's too loud, I think. I don't even like that. All right. Well, how do you like them apples? Yeah. It's a movie quote, True? Is it? This music is a little loud. Please click the spot in between. There we go. Yeah, I like this one. I remember we talked about, like, because we kind of like discussed, like, maybe where potential gladiator, like, arenas could be found in the setting. I like the idea of gladiator arenas and having it like a sport and everything. I actually had this idea of having what would basically be Madame Marcella's basement. Yeah, a form of that. Yeah. I had this idea of having a few. Sorry. So I think we would have, for sure, one would be in Karth, and I think there was, like, actually I think it was settled, at least the first one. Let's see. That the big one of that area would be in Ilgrad. So that could be one potential place. I've also thought that, like, on a continent, I think Krasny would have one as well. And maybe there would even be some in the desert, but that would be, like, small because of the whole sea of glass thing and the storms that travel across the Karth desert. The desert ones would be, like, very temporary, you know. It would be like an event or something, almost like a seasonal sort of deal, whereas, like, Krasny and Ilgrad would have major ones, like major arenas. And while I was thinking about this, I actually thought of Valdiris having not a gladiator arena, but maybe like a fantasy bullfighting arena, you know, since a lot of Valdiris is kind of based on Spain and stuff like that. Keep talking, but what about an arena also built in a huge, like, impact crater? That could be pretty cool. We'd have to think about where an impact crater would be. Do it in Brevik or Alsard. Alisard. Make a new island sprout out of the sea. A place that's always been there. Wink, wink. Hey, wink, wink, you know. Just make a new island. Yeah, just a wreck. It's like, yeah, it always was here. And, you know. Are we keeping you awake? Yeah. Volcanoes can make islands. Yeah. True, yeah, we would just have to Hey, it's fantasy, right? It immediately sprouts. We thought the world was flat. Yeah, I don't know why, but a ship-based arena. Like how? Like that's just Madame Marcella's basement. Yeah. Solemn made some new land. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just make it happen. Prison ship exists, so it's one step away from putting prisoners to use and making some money. That's kind of an idea. Yeah. We'll come back to arenas. But I think we could say, oh yeah, something controlled by the 13. Yeah, that probably works. A pirate gladiator arena. Pirate gladiator arena. Amato's brother runs it. Alright, as far as the man versus sea, yeah. As far as the arena of, we'll say Krasny. I think that one works the best. So, Krasny. Civil War, Ekros edition. There we go. I took back the self-insert part, so don't worry. The actual self-insert is the I don't know. All right, next one up. You fucker. Man. Robbing William. Here we go. From the water ring. Let's see. So, can you all see that? Okay. Robbing William. He's a burning effigy of everything he used to be. A famous bard turned highwayman, Robbing William uses his charm, wit, and a touch of ruthlessness to harass the roads between Vogmodir and Theneus, exploiting the tense relationship between the two city-states, thus far confounding all attempts to apprehend him. Once, yeah, you know it's Rams. Once, a famous bard known for his ballads, "Let me entertain you," and "Me and my Wangao," William turned to a life of crime when his traveling troupe went their separate ways. Be sure to keep your valuables hidden, or he'll take that. Alright. Yeah. You hear all week? Yeah. As much as I hate joke submissions, I think we'll let this one stand. Yeah. You are here, and it's weak. Yeah. Alright. What does that say about our joke ones? I think it tells you everything you need to know about the joke ones. Don't give this one a pass, otherwise we can't submit more. Well, you should have got it in early, unfortunately. Nah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, like, joke ones when it's like obvious reference to like a real person. Right? Who could Robbing William be? Whoa, you know. Beef the artist. You want to insert yourself as a. All right. Get in early. So Mike the bastard. Yeah. No, Magic Mike. We're going with Magic Mike on that one. All right. Lycon of Tedious. Magic Mike the bastard. That's what we're doing. A former, you know, male stripper, or a former history teacher turned male stripper. He now runs the Ekros's largest male stripping tavern. Yeah. No, he's got to be a teacher. A former. Yeah, isn't that it? Also called the Rampant Ram. Yeah, there it is, dude. There it is. It all comes together. It all, you know, full circle. The Rampant Ram. Ekros's most chained male stripping tavern. That's good. That's what we're doing. So came together organically. Exactly. All right. Lycon of Tedious. A swashbuckler and former pirate, a dashing rogue, turned over a new leaf for love, and author of several popular pirate romance works, which are all the rage in the summer villas of Alisard, the salons of Krasny, and even the night houses in Duvir and Doldur. There are some contradictions in his history, and some keen-eyed observers have noted that Lycon has entertained audiences in locations literally an ocean apart at almost the exact same time. The books are, however, tastefully raunchy and sell faster than shaken milk and peanut cheese combined. Wow. There is a conjecture that Lycon is a figurehead for a cabal of authors, but if asked, he has dismissed such accusations as the jealous sniping of no-talent hacks. Notable works: The Trader's Kiss, Shipwrecked by Desire, Captive of the Ashen Raider. Wow. So the one-shots were before it came under new management. Yeah, it was just one of the more conservative chains. Yeah. The McDonald's that doesn't have like half the menu available. They're, you know, like their ice cream machine is always broken, right? You go for an ice cream and they tell you like, it's down, right? No ice cream at that McDonald's. You're like, this one, you know, this McDonald's sucks. So yeah, that's what that Rampant Ram was. I thought it was like a joke that the idea that the original Rampant Ram is like a truly luxurious, crazy place, which could be the male stripper spot, and then everybody else who has tried to like recreate it just because they visited one time and they thought it was so amazing that they could steal the name and the you know, the well-regarded rumor of the original. Yeah, it's like a franchise, but not like officially. It's just a bunch of people creating. Yeah. Like Black Rock. Yeah, that's what it is. You found Lind. Lind. Yeah, they're invested in it all the way down. It's all rampant RAM. All right. So, in response to Lycan of Tidius, we have Nicolan. Let's see. Nicolan. And let's see. They have a monopoly on rubbers. Jesus. Lycan's former rival pirate captain, a Dampier pirate by the name of Nicolan, whose wife Lycan stole from him, and who since Lycan has retired from piracy, has decided to get his revenge by writing romance novels as well. I guess that's one way to do it. However, unlike Lycan's focus on raunchy, romantic smut, Nicolan's novels typically focus on revenge and always end in bloodshed. He may also be made up by the same supposed folks behind Lycan. Notable works: The Moonlight Oaths, Dangerous Temptations, and Stealing Her Back. Very nice. In their line of business, you cannot have a subpar rubber. Alright. Alright. Okay. Yeah, what's the word? I heard it's world building. What's up, what's up? Hey, how you doing, how you doing? Bobicus. Yeah, doing some some world building. We're actually going through one of the world building ideas in our Discord. And taking a look at some of these suggestions members of the community have given as far as celebrities of Ekros, which is what the focus is on now. Celebrities in the setting. We've just gone over Nicolan, who is not our best not our best work this week. Yeah. It's been a slow week. I don't know. Hey, was it being busy, or was it was it not a great topic? That's a good, hey, we got to think about that. Yeah, a pair of pirate novelists is what it seems to be the case at the moment. Yeah. You like the topic? You wanted to let other people submit for a change? Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, we've gotten a couple. We've got a gladiator, a famous gladiator slave, who has earned his freedom and now is a mercenary roaming the setting. We have robbing William, which is, we have, and then we have the pirate captain, former pirate captain, smut authors, I guess, is the direction we've gone so far. We say cheesy romance artists. That's probably a better way to phrase what these two are, So heading 3. Sex book makers. Yeah. I'll make a list of romance writers and send them to you. It's not Corsair, Privateer. So were they pirates? Or were they the word for commission pirates? I think we're gonna go with pirates. Swashbuckling pirates. Makes more sense for the setting so far. As a pirate retires? It's a good question. Seems he gives it up, you know. He turns over a new leaf for love. In the case of Lycan, who several popular pirate romance novels. Yeah. It's actually kind of funny, these submissions, because the setting is very grim. Almost in complete contrast to smut pirate captain authors. But then again, there is conjecture that Lycan is a figurehead for a cabal of authors. So canonically reads romance novels, so we're invested. There we go. Yeah. Try to think. Yeah. Doesn't get rid of. Do we have privateers and Ekros? I don't know. We haven't really touched on that just yet. We have pirates, but I don't know if we've ever done that. Yeah, why isn't he dead? Yeah. Hey, I didn't write this guy. I don't know. Yeah, Dukan certainly would have. The now dead Dukan Navy. Yeah, fair enough. The now dead Dukan Navy. Well, splintered, I guess, is a better term, right? All right, so I think we are done there. And so we'll just do some stuff freestyle, you know, off the top. Valdirs could probably enjoy privateer contracts too, actually. Yeah, I think so. I've mostly left the kind of pirate stuff. I've kind of since Chris put such a big emphasis on knocking out a lot of the stuff for the 13. Sorry. I've kind of left. I've kind of left that whole stuff kind of more in his court, I guess you could say, right? Since he's had a huge interest in it. With him setting up the pirate campaign and all of that other stuff. It's just largely been ignored. I just haven't, you know. Hey man, you did it. I want you to be the one to unveil it, you know. You put the work. I don't want to misinterpret any of your writings, so to speak. So I just like to misinterpret everybody else's writings. To establish you have to be 16. Yeah. No younger. I need to know the plastering of the veil for that. Okay. Don't fuck it up without me. Oh, we are, unfortunately. Alright. Get out the big book of all the different races and when they're 16. Yeah. That's an orphanage ship. Wow, that's grim. Probably, if we think about it, the floating crown, right? There's almost certainly one of those ships is kind of like an orphanage of sorts for those who have been lost on the floating crown. Or the castle on the waves. I think is what we call it. Castle on the waves. Floating crown. It's one of those two. Or who almost... Yeah. Those who died in Dukan. For sure. I think then... Okay. Alright. We're halfway through the water. 1 liter down. 1 liter to go. So what are some other celebrities, people of renown, that aren't in positions of like extreme power, right? Left trouser leg is filling up. Yeah, we're just waiting for the ride. Switched it over, you know. Beyond like bards, I guess authors, bards. Like what's a class of a style of celebrity, like athlete? I don't really have any sports in the setting so far. We could talk tiefling racism. A famous healer? Oh, that could be a good one. Someone who goes around and just heals people up. I'm gonna open up these snacks I got. Let's see. Serial killers. Crusading journalists. Food critics. Oh, chefs. Yeah. Famous chef. Playwrights? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Just wait until I eat these things. They're super crunchy. They are pretzel something. Like pretzel chunks. I'm not entirely sure how much I'm gonna like these. I like the brand. And they've got one that's like a honey sriracha. That's really good. These are maple glazed barbecue, so if I don't like them, you're not gonna hear much crunching for the rest of the stream. Let's see. Oh, they smell very bacony, which I'm not was not expecting that. Alright, I'm not really gonna eat these things. They're not that good. Ugh. Not good. Had to drink some water. Immediately try to clear that one, you know? Wow. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry. Okay. So I made... Yeah, the crunch. Alright. We're missing bards. Playwrights. Alright. A crazed druid scholar who peddles. Oh. Doctor did Foucault? Oh, Doctor did fuck all. Okay. Serial killers. Let's say chefs. Murdered. Like martyrs, people that were murdered, right? And what they become martyrs of. I think that's a few. Doctor did Foucault, a druid who specialized. A druid who specialized vet, utilizing speak with animals enthusiastically. Okay, so Doctor did fuck all, aka Dr. Doolittle. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's start with the bard. I think we did a lot of heroes, or at least we did a lot of heroes of like Vogmeldir. There's a ton of them, but yeah. So start with the bard. Let's come up with a name. So Vogmeldir is probably the best as far as bards go. So he's got to be elvish. Toromir. Don't you dare rename my boy. Did I want to pun? No, I was hoping to take this one serious. I was so dead. What kind of naming conventions have we been using in Vogmeldir? Like Welsh and shit like that. Gaelic. I don't know. Celtic. Yeah. Celtic in general. Additional $50 to keep the name. Brinley. Gwillem. Let's see. Or Gwyn. Cornish. Gwar is dawn, so you can have us. Gwar. Gwar? the late celebrity of Ekros thread inclusion, very nice. Gwyn, I think Gwyn could work. Gwyn. I'm thinking of a Vogmeldir bard, a famous Vogmeldir bard. So if we did Gwyn. Gwynny. Gwynne. Gwine. Alright. We're Gwyn for now. As a placeholder so we can start the description. Oh, Maynard. Maynard. Maynard? 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 We don't have enough famous ladies. True enough. Yeah, we got 4 dudes so far. We can drop in. Maynard. Tall and slender, beautiful maiden in Welsh. Maynard. Sausage fest. Yeah. It's very much sausage heavy. Let's bring back the sausage a little bit. Let's pull back on the sausage. Yeah. So, and we called the bard situation in Vogmudir the poet, right? The poet's court. The poet's court. Bardmeister of the poet's court of Vogmudir, Godfric Chalker. Okay. Perfect. Let's go. Let's go Ekros Baywatch then. Lots of ladies and David Hasselhoff. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So. What would be some of the songs that Maynard is famous for in a setting? Something about the veil. That'd be cool. I'm adding to the Discord thread as well. All right, we'll get to later, buddy. Appreciate you hanging out. A war poet? Ooh, that'd be cool. Yeah, so like she has specific war. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So we'll just say, a former war poet of the poet's court. In here. Always. The lyrics can include smacking bitches up and stuff like that. I hear it's popular music. That's a good idea. So, fire starting. Yeah. A former war poet of the poet's court. Wars where all she does is talk shit about them. And he smacked that bitch so hard the village fell. Or Mania could be the Mania could be like the cranberries of Ekros, you know? Say, a former warpod Rainier was always near a battlefield when, we'll say, searching for inspiration for new, we'll say, poems and songs alike. Shit going there. Perhaps she died as an accidental casualty while watching a war. I wonder if in the region then would Vogmuldir and I guess like the surrounding areas honor and how his name is slang for being a bastard. His name, Mike the Bastard, the man who killed Maynir, the beloved war poet of the poet's court of Vogmuldir. The myth, the man, the myth, the legend, Mike the Bastard. Yeah, it's been joked about so much. I think we just have to make Mike the Bastard a celebrity, right? Or maybe he works more in like the mythical status. Yeah. So Maynir was always near a battlefield when searching for inspiration for new poems and songs like calling someone a Mike means they're a cunt. Jesus Christ. You're acting like a real Mike right now, you know? I don't know. Chris, the bed speller. Yeah. He's a wizard rubbish at casting spells. Yeah, that's how slang is formed. Cast sleep and the target sits slap. Let's see, a former warpod. My name was always near a battlefield when searching for inspiration for new songs and poems alike. Trying to think. Do we want to run with the fact that she's dead or still alive? Because it could be Maynir tragically fell at the Battle of Oh, lost her voice but can still write. An arrow to the throat. Jeez. More renowned for her singing than her writing. So there's a little bit of tragedy there, right? Like, she's a good writer, but man, was she a good singer. I used to be a talker like you. Yeah. Was it Maynir's career as a singer was tragically cut short when at, let's say, the Battle of something. Went from singer to arrow swallower. No, maybe not an arrow. Maybe like she had her throat cut, right? But she survived. An arrow is really cartoonish, you know? Not necessarily, but we'll say her caravan was mistaken for like a warrior's Not division. What the fuck would be the word? Alright, come on. Settle down. Let's say Mania's career as a singer was tragically cut short when at the Battle of Something her caravan was mistaken for a warrior's. I'm struggling reading this shit you guys are saying and getting distracted. Fucking ping pong balls. Next trick involves swallowing. Like, come on. When at the battle. I don't know if caravan is the right word. It was a word with caravan. Was mistaken for enemies. If only this chat was moderated. Yeah, if only I had a moderator in here. Instead of being, as Chris would put it, distracting. Enemy. We'll say combatants. And not. There you go. So he wasn't aware of the accords, maybe, right? Like the agreements that poets and such can be at the battlefields without having to worry about getting caught in the crossfire. Maybe that's a right. All right. So she can play an accordion. Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, where are the accords? Now forced to be a songwriter, but she is still. The scene is tragic because her voice. It's truly wondrous. What's this? Wondrous. So, wizard with a mouth organ. All right, come on. She's a pin. All right. All right, let's move on. There has to be a twist. Twist your fucking heads off. That's what I'm gonna do. Playwrights. God, yeah, she started out in the Rampant Ram. That's where she learned. All right. Spear shake. All right. We got playwrights, serial killers, chefs, and martyrs. Let's look at some of the wondrous, as I've stated, submissions in the celebrity thread. So, all the way from our wonderful mod by the name of Sniper, we have a celebrity chief by the name of Rorden Gamzee. Extremely polite and well-mannered to all he encountered. I'm that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start reading exactly how it's spelled. It's Chief Rorden should be Rorden App Gamzee. Assless chaps. Chief. Yeah, I mean, it certainly can't be a chef. It says right here, chief. And the only chiefs in the setting so far, the head chief of Tor Arcane is Rorden App Gamzee. A very polite and well manner to all he encounter. Alright. Yeah. I sound simple. I'm just reading it how it's written, dude. It's, you know, I'm reading the words that are put right in front of me. Don't blame the reader, you know. Oh man. I'm really wanting to make Tor Arcane a canon location. Yeah, imagine the irony if Chris actually meant chief. Yeah. Oh fuck, man, that's fucking funny as shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Alright. I'm weighing this one here, you know? On one hand, fuck, it is stupidly funny. On the other hand, I prefer E except after K. Yeah. Oh fuck. Do we make Tor Arcane a genuine place? This place full of absolute idiots and just, you know, okay, let's do it. Chief. What did I miss? Yeah. Well, yeah, you came back at the perfect time, buddy. It's a silly place. This is Chief Rorden App Gamzee. Fucking. Alright. So. Lowercase. Oh, is it? Okay. Rorden App Gamzee. So. The head chief of Tor Arcane, Rorden, is well known as an extremely polite and well-mannered. Let's see. Known as extremely polite and well-mannered to all he encounter. Rorden leads the Tor Arcane people in their oh yeah, he speaks like this in setting. Absolutely. Yeah. Fuck. Rorden leads the Tor Arcane people, and I don't even know what the fuck to add to this. Holy fuck. My name is Rodan. I is head chief of Tor Arcane. I is famed for my manner and cordiality. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Chris is the original Tour Arcane. Yeah. It reminds me of the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode. Hello, fellow American. This, you should vote me. I leave power good. Thank you. Thank you. If you vote me, I'm hot. What? Taxes, they'll be lower, son. The Democratic vote for me is the right thing to do. So do. And this is how Chief, yeah. Say, Rodan leads the Tor Arcane people as they look to grow their young settlement. Russian bot generated Tor Arcane. Yeah, yeah. So far, so good. That's how we'll end this. I don't want to put too much. So far, so good. Hello, fellow Vogmodiran. Vote me, head chief. Moldir. Vote for me. Good. So do. Fuck, that'd be funny. Alright. What is the second? I is good cook and better chief. Yeah, there we go. The second submission from our very own beloved mod, Sniper. A bard from a druidic clan that focused on flora of Vogmodir. Imp E. Selen? Translated from Vogian, it means bud of the holly. He's elvish, or at least half elven. Possibly quarter to 12. Alright. Bud of the holly. Oh shit. Imp E Chelin. Or Imp E Selin. I don't know how to say these fucking words, to be honest. I'll assume Chelin, but Selin. Alright. Imp E Selin. Imp E Selin. Bud of the Holly. Yeah. Elvish, half elven, quarter to 12. It's from Discord. Alright. Buddy Holly. Yeah. Alright. Bud E. Holly. I think Rorden App Gamzee is a good entry. I'm not so certain about Imp E. Selin or Bud of the Holly. So, good shit. So far, so good. I never took out Robin Williams. It's still there. See? I don't even know what you mean by a traitor. What is the traitor comment? We've left Robin Williams as is. I meant as far as the last two submissions in the celebrities thread. I didn't try to edit him. We were trying to come up with this. Maynir. He must have been unsure or confused. He must have, it must be a misunderstanding. Because, bro, what was I trying to change? I said it was good. I said we'd leave it. I said it was the last, jokey. Well, last, whatever you want to call it. It's probably dizzy from fucking all those parents yesterday. Yeah. I wasn't trying to rename Robin Williams. I was trying to come up with a name for another bard. Which was Maynir. That's what I was asking about. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I was messing with, yeah. Maybe I make mistake. Roarden Ap Gamzee. Make little mistake. Roarden Ap Gamzee. Make good choice. For all Tor Arcane. We'll call it Torakan. Rogan is gonna be Ekros slang for a fuck up. Idiot sandwich. Yeah. Alright. So we got a bard done. To be honest, I didn't really do much thoughts on like celebrities. I was gonna let that be more of like a community. This be like a more of a community-driven topic because I basically spent the time between Tuesday and now working on the rat situation. So I actually don't even have any like creativity juice for this one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've been working on the rat folk thing a lot. To have some because I want to post the topic tonight and get it like going. And I've got quite a bit written for it that I'm gonna be throwing in myself into the thread. I'll leave this in the hands of our furry enjoyers. Well, it's kind of the so you then. Yeah. It's kind of the opposite, right? Because the whole thing is like killing these fucking rats. Accuse me. The furry enjoyers. But yeah, it's like the opposite. Thou doth protest too much, sir. Actually spell. I can't type for shit. This fucking autocorrect isn't. Helping. You're in good company. I'm trying to think. Was there anything I've done? I am good company. Auto spell wrong. Yeah. Virgil's melty frown. Back on. Blech. I'm trying to think. In the time I've been doing the work on this, is there anything that I went back on as far as this baseline stuff? I definitely kept in the rat folk eat people, and they're basically like the unending hunger. This has been like a big like a foundational part of the rat folk stuff that I've been working on. I haven't done anything that would go against the Prussian side. I've kept this in as well. We've kept in the natural loyal to hierarchy with the intense devotion to the Rat King, basically because he controls them. Maybe we lose the honorable stuff? Doesn't gel well. They do eat people. Yeah. That could just be like a, you know. Honorable rats doesn't seem a good combo. It's because you're real world bias. But yeah, I guess it is kind of weird, like a prideful, like warrior society, but like yeah. My thought process was like it only looks like they're very it only looks like they're very like loyal, mostly because they're being controlled by one singular, right? Like, yeah, maybe honorable amongst each other. Yeah, maybe that works. But also with the natural hierarchy, right? So like they're honorable as far as the caste system goes, right? Like the lower rats will kind of like be very, you know, honorable to the whatever, you know, or are they just hive mind automaton? Yeah, no, that's I think that's where I've been kind of getting caught up. Like I thought rather than being full on automaton, it was more like at any moment they could just be like taken over, right? Like if the Rat King chose, like he could just, you know, just the Rat King, the hive mind itself, like the actual controller, could just, you know, slot in wherever, right? Like on the battlefield or whatever. Like the fight between the, you know, the rat folk and the whole thing is actually basically like the hive mind Solemn, who is like leading a singular war, like commanding a singular war directly against automaton, yeah, a bit like Star Trek Borgs. Yeah, the collective. Or Tyranids. Yeah, I mean, the thing is I would, because we have it that they can actually be reprogrammed, right? Like we would have to remove this, but I've already kind of got this. I mean, I guess I could. A cell-based hierarchy under a dominant rat that it is itself among equal peers under a senior, etc., to a rat king. To rat king. Yeah, maybe something like that. Or Zerg. Yeah. Yeah, because they can't be reprogrammed and then kind of function on their own, I think there has to be like a little bit of individuality. But at the same time, the fact that like you never know if you yourself are fighting like a rat that is being directly controlled by the Rat King, or if they're just, you know, free-willed and just doing as they are ordered. I like that kind of like distinction, I guess. So I wanted to keep a little bit of the layered hierarchy based off managed peer groups. Yeah. So what, like move away from like a caste type system and have it be like more yeah, I'm thinking okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna like hive mind when the Rat King decides, rather than only like automaton, because I want there to be at the very least honorable between each other, right? Like a, you know, like Prussian inspired prideful warrior society, at least amongst each other, but they are extremely vicious, right? And from an outside looking in, it's probably like a very right, very, maybe a cruel, I don't know. I assume that if like you're human and you see these creatures that are just like killing other humans and then just like full on eating them, right, just devouring them, it probably just comes across as like an extremely scary thing, right? Like you're never going to see like some sort of like pride warrior society within that. And I don't think, because like humans and because like people in general, no magical people can understand them, I'm keeping with the completely incomprehensible situation. Yeah, like they're just seen as like complete, like they're just seen as like monsters, whereas like the actual in between each other is probably a lot more respectful, probably because of the caste system itself, right? Or like a layered hierarchy. Naming conventions. Franz von Rat. Yeah. We're going with the Prussian naming convention. Yeah. It's Franz, not Franz. Ludwig Cheesdorf. Yeah. So yeah. So there's, I guess nothing was changed from this. So there's nothing to update as far as that goes. Okay then. I think that's it then. Very tired. Been a very long Friday for me. So I think I'm gonna call it here. The final inclusion. But again, something that needs to be said is like any world building idea threads can always be like, you can always go back and throw some things in them and then we'll just get back to it. Like I think we've always done it in the past where if somebody drops in something, you know, I just like, okay, we talked about this before, but let's go back to it and get this added in real quick and then we'll talk about the new subject, right? So yeah. So if there's any ideas or anything that pops up, like feel free to still suggest it, just like suggest it in a thread, and the next world building stream we will jump on it. Rat Cavalry, underground Rat Cavalry, Rat Hussars. Oh shit, dude, that could be something. Do they ride other rats? Are there rat mounts compared to other, right, like rat mounts? Kind of like you know what that reminds me of? Rat Riders. It reminds me of, have you ever seen Labyrinth? You've got it's a dog warrior riding a dog. I'm trying to remember the name. It's not Hoggle. Hoggle is the goblin. I'm thinking of fuck, what was the name? Didymus, right? Was it Didymus? Let's see. Yeah, Sir Didymus, and Ambrosius is the dog. They're both dogs. Yeah, yeah. It's more of like a comparison, like like a rat warrior and a rat mount, being like Sir Didymus, and then Ambrosius, the dog. Yeah, and then there's Ludo, who's I don't know what the fuck Ludo was. Kind of like a dog too. Big monster rat mounts burrowing through earth to outflank. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's very nice. Actually, I think Sir Didymus was a fox. Was it a dog? Doesn't matter. Hey, doesn't matter. Fox terrier. Okay. Fuck foxes. Hey, what's going on? The butt fox. Butty rate. Butt rat. Yeah, underground warfare is gonna be wild. There's gonna be a fucking... I think it's gonna be very fun. Need to read some books. Yeah. Okay. So, let me just add it then. Monstrous rat mounts that burrow. Perfect. Yeah, thankfully I think yeah, undermines, countermines. Not fun. World War One tunnel fighting was nasty. Yeah, I think the only thing is at least there probably isn't much as far as yeah. I think we decided like the surface is just completely fucked, and so I would think then that at least the rats are kind of contained to this, basically this completely destroyed area, right? Like you can't build on top because the rats are just gonna come from underneath. They're just gonna destroy it. So yeah, okay. All right. Oh yeah, I guess I should write that, right? Surface of the war area is completely uninhabited. Humans down there with not low light vision, magically corrupted. Yeah, like you can't even build because yeah. Say numerous. More tunnels from underneath. Plus, let's say like magical corruption. Plus, let's say like magical corruption. Like at one point there probably was, and then, you know, the idea was, well, the only reason the rats are a problem is because they have all the trees to hide in, and so they, you know, maybe the land was scoured with like fireballs, just, you know, over and over and over, just like, you know, completely destroyed. The rats went underground and the fighting continued underground. Perfect. All right. So then, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call this stream tunnels ever laying deeper as tunnels undermine tunnels. Shallower tunnels are less and less stable. Yeah, so like, yeah, best get control of that Veilstone to ship over to the battlefield. Yeah, I think we have a lot going on in this area. I think the central tension in this area is so fucking good. We've got the 3 princes and we have the rat problem that all kind of like lends to a lot of political like machinations between every group, right? Because we have, I think we decided that tunnels near the surface are far more established and built up. Oh yeah, like underground fortresses. Yeah, like maybe they've, like maybe being, it's almost like being, there's like stone and everything, right? Like layers and layers of thick, dense. Oh, dwarves being sought after, bro. See, they do. The thing just, it just builds on itself. Rorden Gamzee should be brought in to broker peace. Rorden app Gamzee, dude. You can't forget the app. Rorden would never let you forget the app. Rodan Gamzee. Oh shit, Rodan. Yeah, Rodan is the war chef. The war chef. Rodan and Rordan. App Gamzee. Yeah, Rodan is head chef. yeah, the head chef. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah. Damn, that's good. So like tunnels up near the top are basically just fortresses, or at least there are like underground fortresses built in, right? Like maybe, the places where it's very difficult for rats to kind of like dig through. We've got like the dirt, but then there's probably like, you know, dense like stone deposits or rock, right? That's a bit harder to dig through. So maybe those places are almost like fortress, like underground fortresses, for, you know, like at least like underground fortress as like staging locations for descents into the rat like war mines. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it here then. Yeah, any other suggestions for celebrities, feel free to just shoot it in the celebrities world building, and I'm going to post Samwise Gamzee, the chief thief, the head chief thief. I'm gonna go ahead and post the rat problem world building idea thread basically as soon as I jump off, and we can potentially continue with suggestions and things like that there. But I think we've got the foundational stuff taken care of. We got a couple of fun, yeah, I'm gonna call it the rat problem. Yeah, that's settled. That'll be everything related to this whole area. It'll be the name of the campaign. It'll be everything, right? The rat problem. And so yeah, we'll get to it. So the rat catchers. Oh yeah, like the elite of the elite. The rat catchers. That's a good one. Cool. All right. Appreciate you guys hanging out. It was definitely fun. Chatting, you know, sharing a few words. I'm glad to hear everybody's doing all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and head on out for this evening. Shooting the chief, exactly. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Hope you enjoyed. Definitely enjoyed on my end. You know, always enjoy a nice hangout. But yeah, hope you all have a good day or a good evening, depending on where you are in the world. We'll be back tomorrow for the second session of our Saturday campaign, Dead Waters. So appreciate you all. Hope you have a good one, and maybe we'll see you later. Peace.